Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Hoy se enfrentan el Barcelona y el Manchester United.
And we're underway. Camavinga and Fernandez spread it left. Now it's Mbappe. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Son Heung-min. He is just caressing the ball. Osimhen did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Azar. And it's Fernandez. Threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. Up he goes! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Camavinga. That's an imaginative pass. Another chance from a corner. And we have our very first corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Shot at goal! Corner number 2 then.
That well, didn't he?
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, chance for a shot! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager.
Mbappe! It's anyone's ball now. Caicedo. Valverde. And it's Van Dijk. Howson. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Azar plays the game a step ahead of almost... And the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Corner number 3 coming up. That's really well cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Deftly away. Caicedo. Mbappe is herring after that one. Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, good read. Van Dijk. Rashford. Now it's Osimhen. That's been slipped through. His momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
A case now of complete control. Azar! Really well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Donnarumma claims comfortably. And it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min goes pelting down that left-hand side. Rashford. Now it's Osimhen. Oh, good spread. Alexander-Arnold. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as... Can he finish? It's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
El dorsal 10.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And here's Fernandes. Camavinga. For Valverde. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Very quick time.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
El dorsal 20.
Caicedo. And it's Valverde. And it's Messi. Messi. That is good strength. And Messi! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Camavinga.
3 minutos de descuento.
And it's Azar. And here's Mbappe. And he's on his way. Big chance! Against the crossbar. Valverde. Carlos Augusto. Now that looks a decent ball. Son Heung-min. And we've reached half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Manchester United pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. Mbappe! And yes, it's there! And he is just ripping it up!
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
En el minuto 48.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Caicedo. To Messi. No, he refuses to take the bait. Camavinga, nicely shaped ball. That's beautifully weighted. Defending of the desperate variety. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Rashford wins the duel this time. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Camavinga, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Keeper always had the measure of that. Hazard.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Now it's Rashford. No way he was going to let him past. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. Pressure coming in from all directions. Osimhen could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even...
Oh, smashing header! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And here's Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. Wriggles his way through. Camavinga. Camavinga. A probing pass. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. He is through here. Tries a shot. It's in. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
He's got four. That is remarkable. Manchester United choosing to make the first change, and the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration.
It's Rashford! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, the invitation was there. So
tries to play it through. Howson. Manchester United will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Kane aimed beyond the defence. Now there's a fine ball. Messi! It's a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Fratesi. Mbappe. And this is Messi. Here's Messi! Oh, impressive strike.
Barcelona are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure.
And this is Hazard. Great chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Caicedo gets across to intercept that. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Fratesi. Can he get on the end of this? And he's got the beating of his man. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Pinches it off him. Kane, looking for options for movement, looking for the run. He can run onto that. Carlos Acosta. And Caicedo into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Out to the right. Now it's Messi. Mikel Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal takes control of it and he's on the move. Hazard. He's found a way through. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Strokes it back. And that's that. Manchester United pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. Fernandes proves too strong. And the counter is on. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, what a ball! Camavinga! Goal! Manchester United! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Osimhen. Shot could be on. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. Not one, but two. It is a dream start. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And here's Osimhen, Rashford. Steam and the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think you've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Rashford. It's a loose ball. a whisker away from making it 4.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
And we have our very first corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Fernandez goes for a shot! And again! Azar! Now it's Mohamed Salah. And here's Azar. Tries to play it through. And a chance! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Number 20, Osimhen.
It's become a case of men against boys.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Passing is crisp and sharp, played through into space. Hazard in acres of space out wide. He's got tall. He's scored! Again in a trice, and they are soaring!
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Manchester United are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
It's Azar! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Chance, but it's gone begging.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Robertson. 30 minutes gone. Into the channel. He's in plenty of space here. Mohamed Salah unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Played out to the right. So what can they make of this? Now it's Sorloth. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, denied at the last.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Corner number 2 then. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That has not gone well. Azar. And now the breakaway. Manchester United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Hazard, good driving run. Osimhen! No, it's wide.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Well, this is a terrific run. And he shoots! Oh, terrific save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
That's a decent clearance. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Osimhen, good purposeful running this. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Everyone, please welcome
Manchester United really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Manchester United are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. So we're just settling back into this second half. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Not the most convincing of passes. Rodri. Robertson is proving very good at driving forward. Now it's Mbappe. Rodri. Great vision. Hazard looking to get on the end of this. Terrific header! No joy, but a decent try.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits